Hello, I'm Mr. Day, and today we're going to talk about real numbers, subsets, rational and irrational numbers. All right, when it comes to numbers, there are such things as real and unreal numbers. We're just going to talk about real numbers and the different types of them. All right, I have boxes drawn up here. As you can see, there's a light green box. All of this is real numbers. So our smallest box that entails the smallest amount of numbers is called natural numbers. So natural numbers involves every number that starts with 1 and goes forever. It doesn't include fractions, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, so on and so forth for all positive infinity. All right, natural numbers do not involve 0. When you talk about 0, you're talking about whole numbers. So whole numbers is every number 0 and up. Still no fractions, just from natural to whole. Natural numbers, 0 is its own thing. Way back when, nobody needed 0, because if you really think about it, 0 is not something you find in nature. If I'm trying to trade you something, I'm not trying to trade you nothing. So then whole numbers added that 0 in. So next, after whole numbers, we have integers. All right? What we add with integers from natural to whole, we add our negative numbers in. So natural numbers is just numbers 1 to infinity. Whole numbers are numbers 0 to infinity. And integers goes both ways. It's all numbers excluding fractions, the negative and positive direction. All right. Now for everybody's favorite, rational numbers, which includes fractions. So it's all numbers with fractions. So 5 halves, negative 1/3. All right, these are all rational numbers. All right, so it's every number in between negative infinity and infinity, so numbers forever with their fractions. Those are rational numbers. Now, you might be asking, why is that little box over there outside of all the other ones? These are called irrational numbers. So irrational numbers are numbers that when you divide them, their decimals don't terminate and they don't repeat. So, an example, negative 1/3 here. If I divided that out, I would get negative 0.333 repeating forever and ever. Yeah. Right? So that repeats. But if I get a number like 2.65821 then a dot, dot, dot after it. What that dot, dot, dot stands for is that this does not terminate. It never ends. It's going to go on for all eternity in a direction. The most popular one we know is pi. Pi is the most popular irrational number. It goes on forever and ever. It's mostly just referred to as 3.14, but it goes on forever. So whenever you see that dot, 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 that means the number never terminates and it never repeats itself. So it just goes on forever, and that's an irrational number. So anytime you see that, you'll know it's irrational. Everything else that we've talked about is a rational number. Just in that case, it's irrational. The most important one is pi, but all of these are real numbers. And that's the big difference between rational and irrational numbers. The other thing you'll see with irrational numbers is an imperfect square root. An imperfect square root is an irrational number. And we will talk about that in a minute or in another video on how to guesstimate an imperfect square root. I hope this helped, and goodbye.